Welcome to my YouTube channel Infotech with Zafar Khan. Today's agenda of this lecture is we will discuss about a new DevOps tool called SonarQube. So let's understand first what is SonarQube. SonarQube is basically an open source platform which is developed by SonarSource for continuous inspection of code quality to perform automatic reviews with static analysis of code to detect bugs and vulnerability. So before introducing of SonarQube, developers develop their code and do some sort of unit testing and deploy the code in the test environment for integration testing and finally deploy in production. However, still have a high chance to present some bugs in the code. And because of that, SonarQube came into picture to inspect code quality. So you can say SonarQube is a code quality assurance tool that collects and analyzes source code and provide reports for the code quality of your project. It combines static and dynamic analysis tool and enables quality to be measured continuously. It also empowers development team with a code quality and security solution that deeply integrates into your enterprise environment, enabling you to deploy clean code consistently and reliably. It enables dev team to systematically delivers and meet high quality standard for every project at every state of workflow. So here is the some features of SonarQube. So SonarQube has some invaluable features that you can take advantage to make your code professional and error free. The first one is the static code analysis for over 25 languages. So static code analysis basically inspect source code without running it to detect defects, vulnerability and other issues. The next one is review security hotspot, detect bugs and vulnerability. So this is another critical features of SonarQube is its ability to review security hotspots and detect potential vulnerability in your code. SonarQube uses a set of built-in rules and algorithm to review security hotspot, analyze the code, and identify patterns of the practices that may indicate a potential vulnerability. The next one is the track code and fix technical debt. It is also help you to track code smell and fix technical debt. Code smells indicates potential problems and fixing them can make your code a lot more professional. The next feature is code quality metrics, history, and CI/CD integration. So SonarQube also provides code quality metrics and history and permits integration with CI/CD pipeline. These features basically allow you to track the quality level of your code over time and ensure that it meets desired standards. The next one is extensible with more than 50 community plugins. SonarQube easily integrates with code repository like GitHub, GitLab, and Bitbucket, even Jenkins also. So these features allow you to track code quality and improve it in real time as you commit your code. So before starting the actual practice or actual installation of the SonarQube in Ubuntu machine, there is some prerequisite of SonarQube. What is prerequisite? So basically Ubuntu this 22.04 LTS with max minimum 20 GB RAM and one core CPU. One virtual CPU is required. However, I am going to use 4 GB RAM and 2 CPU in this video. And also Java version OpenJDK 17. 11 is also fine, but the 17 is a higher version and which is more compatible with the SonarQube. So that's why I will install the OpenJDK 17. And also SSH access with sudo privileges required. Firewall port by default SonarQube uses 9000 firewall. PostgreSQL version 9.3 or higher version is required. However, I am not going to use the PostgreSQL because database I am not going to use. I just wanted to show you how to install the SonarQube in Ubuntu machine. Okay, so let's start the installation and configuration in Ubuntu machine. So I'm going to launch it in the AWS EC2 instance. So refreshing basically. Okay, SonarQube. We'll select the Ubuntu machine. An instance type is required. As I told, the prerequisite is one CPU, one vCPU is not compatible with this. This is our PAM file. So I will select the key pair Ubuntu key. This need to be select. So T2 micro, this 2 vCPU and 4 GB RAM. This one is also fine, but sometimes it gives the error. So that's why I am selecting this one. Okay, we will remove it immediately. It will not take much charge. Okay, so network setting I have to edit it because by default is SSH connectivity is there, but we will also add the all traffic so that it accepts all IP address. So all traffic anywhere. Okay, so here one volume 8 GB is there. T2 medium I have selected. So let's launch now. It will take few minutes to ready for that. Meanwhile, just go to CD desktop because our PAM file is in the desktop. So CD desktop. SSH-I Ubuntu key. This is our PAM file and the user is Ubuntu at the rate of an IP address. So running now. So initializing, let it complete the 2x2 check passed, then we will log in. Meanwhile, I will copy this one public IP address and just paste over here. And just wait for a couple of minutes. It is still initializing. Let's wait for that. Yeah, so it is now status showing 2 by 2 check passed. Okay, so we can connect now with that machine. Yes, so let's clear the screen. So what we will do first, we'll update it. Okay, so I have prepared some script over here. So before installing, let's update the system package. Okay, copy from here and then paste simply. It will update all packages. It is always recommended to update first. Let's clear the screen. Okay, and then what we will do, we will install the Java OpenJDK 17 JRE. So JRE file is enough for that. Everything will come over here. Yeah, so it is now completed. So let's check the Java version. So OpenJDK version 17 is installed now. Right, clear the screen. Okay, next step is, this is a very important one. Okay, one more thing, that we will unzip that one, so we have to install the wget as well as unzip. Unzip is nothing but a utility. Okay, so just install this one as well. Yeah, it is installed now. Right, so now this one I have already downloaded. I mean copied from the official site of SonarQube. Okay, so this Java JDK version, OpenJDK version 17 is more compatible with this version. This. Okay, and make sure that, because I have seen the 10.0 as well, but it is not compatible. It's giving the error. Probably some issues is there, right? So how you will download it? Just let me show you. Download SonarQube. So here you can click. This is the official side of the SonarQube. Okay, so just click the download, and if you click here and copy this link, so this link is different, something different. So better to just go down, and here the 9.9 version is there. You can just simply download, click the right click over there, download, and copy the link. So that I have done it over here. Okay, but this version is something different, it's showing. So one version is showing. So basically I have taken little bit previous version, so because it is more compatible with the JDK 17, right? So just download it. It is downloading. So here it is downloaded. So we will unzip this file. Unzip. Yeah, it is showing unzip. Okay, so two files are now there. This one. So go to this file. We have already unzipped it. Go to this file. Under this, you can find bin. So go to cd bin, and under this bin file, you will get Linux, Mac OS, Windows, and Windows WS, SW. Okay, so if you are using the Windows server, then you select this one. If you are using the Mac OS, then you select this one. And I'm using the Linux Ubuntu machines. It is come under Linux 8, so I will select this one. Right? Sorry, CD. So under this Linux x18, this is the file. Okay, that need to be execute here. So we are in the current directory, so dot slash and then sonar.sh. So you need to pass some parameter as well. Okay, so I'm not passing, so I wanted to show you what parameters is required. Sorry, spelling wrong. It says sonar. So these are the parameters which need to be passed. You console, if you pass this console with this, then it will show all logs and everything. If you just simply start, then it will start it. Stop, it means it stop. And forcefully, if you want to stop, then you can pass this parameter. Restart, if you want, you can pass. And status also showing what is the status of this sonar.sh. Okay, so what I will do, I will just pass console so that it will show everything. I can see the log as well. Console. So SonarQube is now running. So it will take time. So let's wait for couple of minutes. Start completing. Port 9000 is also on. By default, it's taking port 9000. And statistics is enabled. Everything you can see in the log. If you just simply pass the parameter start, it will show start. So will take time, we have to wait for that. Start completed, starting and start completed. Compute engine is started, SonarQube is operational. Okay, and one more thing, when all processes is up and running, that will come, then we will check in the browser. Yeah, it is showing the processes is up, right? So that means we can, let's go to the browser, just copy this IP address, public IP address, and go to the new browser, paste over here and pass the port 9000. So here it is now. So SonarQube is now running, and as the starting page it will ask you to log in. So by default the password, user ID and password will be the same, admin and admin. So admin, admin. It will ask you to change the password. Here it is. So the first password is admin, and I'm changing the password now. So password is updated. So this is the page of the SonarQube. Okay, so here the GitHub, GitLab, uh, Bitbucket. So basically, how do you want to create your project? If you are using the, if you want to use the GitHub, then you can select this one. You can select GitLab as well. So there are numbers. But if you want to create manually, then you can go to select manually and write the project name, Jenkins. So it will come automatically over here. If you branch, if you select main, you can also select the branch, master branch as well. Okay, so just set up it. So here the some also tools is coming. So Jenkins is also there, so you can integrate with Jenkins as well. I will use Jenkins to integrate with the SonarQube in next video. Okay, so this is all over the concept of SonarQube. We have discussed about the SonarQube, what is SonarQube, and we have installed we have installed and configured the SonarQube in Ubuntu machine, and finally we have checked in the browser the SonarQube is working correctly. So now this basically indicates it is working correctly. Yeah. So we'll meet again with the new video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to click the subscribe button please.